Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone to rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yaakov that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth and our truth of sincerity and diligence. Shalom. All right, you can see the title of this article. It says, Canada moves to ban Christianity. Changes to Bill C-367. All right. And, Canada comes out of America. All right. And the word Christianity is just a scapegoat. Really and truly, they doing this because of the prophets. Okay. Look, it says Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has passed numerous pieces of legislation prohibiting free speech in Canada. Yet nothing has been as restrictive as Bill C-367, an amendment to the criminal code that would prohibit Canadians from expressing an opinion based on a belief or in a religious text. If passed, people can be arrested for quoting the Bible on Canadian soil. What the shit? So, hey, now the Bible is the biggest threat on the planet Earth here. Okay? They didn't say anything else about, not quoting anything else but the Bible. This is an attack on the word of the Most High, man. Okay? It says proponents are cloaking this attack on religion under the premise that it will curtail anti-Semitism. Yet months ago, Justin Trudeau stood with Zelensky and the Canadian Parliament celebrating a known Nazi war criminal and even giving him standing ovation. Now, you can read this on your own, but I'm just going to get down to the part. It says, this is an outright attack on religion. There are countless examples throughout history from every area of the globe where religious persecution led to heinous massacres. Outright bans on religion started off small, removing a provision or two until the government deems an entire group of people danger to society. Now, who you think they gonna deem the entire a group of people danger to society? All Bible teachers. Okay, especially the prophets of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because via the prophets, through the spirit and power of the Lord, this devil has been exposed. His nationality has been exposed. His wickedness has been exposed. His plan has been exposed. He himself, right, has been exposed. And we've used the Bible to do it. I've discussed the case with Pastor Arthur Pawlowski, who was arrested for speaking out against the Canadian government, in particular their CVID era restriction on medical autonomy. All right. Now, this is what he was speaking out on, right? Pawlowski was charged with criminal mischief for preaching from the Bible to the trucker convoy. He did not commit a violent offense, nor did he say anything hateful, but the words from the Bible are now deemed as offensive, similar to how the government is labeling words like mother or father unacceptable. See, this is why the earth is defiled, because of this devil. You can't be deemed as a mother or a father no more, right? Because it's offensive. So preaching out the Bible to tell moles that they are, are an abomination to the Lord, that's deemed as hate speech, man. All right? You see what this devil is doing? You see what he's doing? Right? At one point, America, and all this was happening in Canada is coming straight to America. At one point, the Bible was deemed as the law of the land. All right? But we see where that's going to. You see? So it says he was not charged with it. He didn't commit no violent crime or nothing. And the prophets ain't out here, commit any violent acts. Now you got these off dudes, what's those guys' name? The Sakari got guns at camp. You see, that they're gonna use that, right? They're gonna use that, all right, as a reason to do what they do, man. All right, to deem us as T-Aris, okay? You see? Let's see what it says. It's a part on here. I'm gonna finish reading this and we're gonna get some scriptures. Matter of fact, let's just get that right quick. Look, this is Amos 5:10. It says, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gates. They abhorred him that speaketh uprightly." Right? So when we coming from the scriptures, we speaking uprightly. Okay, and they hate us for it, especially Esau Edom, man. Because he's being, we're the only thing on the planet Earth that's threatening the throne. Okay, and if we're threatening the throne, then that's a problem, right? Not even millionaires and all these different people, right? Not none of that. They look at them as no threat, but the fact that we stood up on our feet, right? We stood up on our feet with the wisdom and knowledge of the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Great fear has fell upon him. And I'm quoting the scripture, but that's what's going on right now. Okay? Let's see. Isaiah 29 and this is Isaiah 29 and 21. It says that they may make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside all the just for a thing of naught. All right. They're making a man offender for a word, man. So now we're deemed as we would be deemed as, Tieris because we're preaching out the Bible and telling the truth about this devil. Okay. All right. So let me just get to the part I was looking for. It says this legislation will prohibit Christians, Muslims, and other from freely expressing their opinions. They speak of banning anti-Semitism, but the law will also target Jews. Anyone expressing an opinion relevant to any subject of public interest based on religious text will be considered a criminal, a danger to the New World Order. You see? For an example, if someone says that they are against MAID, child, abortion or anything is that deemed acceptable by the Abrahamic religions, they will be accused of promoting hate speech and prosecuted for their religious beliefs. Like, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what's coming. Okay? This is coming to America, bro. Let me see. Right, bam, right here. This is what I was looking for right here. It says, what is happening in Canada will spread throughout the Build Back Better nations under the direction of the WEF. This is happening precisely to target with our models of forecast, Build Back Better nations. And America is part of that. America is their whore that sitteth upon the beast. Okay? So they make a man an offender for a word, man, which in turns, right, is going to create what? A famine of the word, man. It's going to be a famine of the word. But with going into that, it's going to be a persecution of the prophets, man. Okay? You go here, bang. This is 2 Timothy 3:11. It says, persecution, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, and Iconum at Lystria, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Yea, all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution. Okay? So if you believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and you teaching his word, understand persecution is coming unto you. Not just from the so-called white man, from the one who you call mom and dad, brother, sister, son and daughter, right? The whole world is going to be against the men of the Lord and the sisters and the children that believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right? So what this devil is doing, he's creating a war on, the Bible, man. And that spirit was in the earth before, right? And it's because it's written in the scriptures. First Maccabees, right? First Maccabees 1, and this came with King Antiochus, an Edomite. First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all people should be one people, and that everyone should leave his laws, so that the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. And that's exactly what what you see right here. They're pushing out different ordinances and laws in the earth, things that are deemed abomination unto the Lord, to be acceptable to society. And they want society, the whole society, the world, to be at one with this. Okay. Let me jump down. It says, verse 50, and whosoever would not do according to the king's commandments, the commandments of the king, he said he should die. When we just read in the article, it said that those that do not, those that caught, teaching out the Bible is going to be persecuted because of their beliefs, right? It says, let me get down to this point. All right, this is verse 54. It says, now in the 15th day of the month of Caslu, I'm saying that right, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar and built idol altars throughout the city of Judah on every side, and burned incense at the doors of their houses in the streets. And when they had rent the pieces of the books of the law which they found, they burnt them with fire. And whosoever found with any books of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandment was they should put him to death. Okay? And that's exactly the same thing that's going on right now, what they getting ready to do. The scripture says that this devil is coming down with great wrath, man, because he knew that he had but a short time. Okay? Thus did they by the authority unto the Israelites every month, to as many as were found in the city. So this whole little thing that they doing with the free speech and whatnot, that's towards the Israelites, because we've woken up. We've been woken up through the spirit and power of the Lord, man. Okay? So that's all I had on that, man. Lord willing, you edify. Shalom.